and welcome to Storytime. My name is Christy and my pronouns are she and her, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today. So let's get started. Everybody sit down, sit down, sit down. Everybody sit down on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody sit down on the floor. Thank you. So, my friends, I am so happy that you are joining me today. And look who's here with us. It's Monkey Puppet. My friends, can you say hi to Monkey Puppet? Hi, Monkey Puppet.
Hi, friends. Can I tell the friends about how school is going?
Sure. I bet they'd love to hear about that.
Well, school is fun. There are lots of toys and kids to play with. And sometimes we play inside, and sometimes we go outside. And we're making a wall of ABCs. And we can bring in pictures of things that start with different letters and stick them to the wall. And there's even a picture of me. I'm under M for Monkey Puppet. Miles and Mason they're under M too. Miles, Mason, Monkey Puppet. All the kids have their names on the wall. And we adopted a tree in the playground. We got to choose which tree, and we chose the one by the fence because it had the lowest branches and we could reach the leaves. The leaves are green now, but my teacher said that we're going to watch the tree all year and see if we notice any changes. We all got to draw a picture of the tree, and then we named it Shady because it makes nice shade for us when we have circle time outside.
Wow, Monkey Puppet. It sounds like school is getting really fun.
Yes, and I have... Can I have your hand? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 new friends. And we're learning how to show numbers with our fingers. This is 4. Like me, I'm 4.
That's great, Monkey Puppet. Nice counting. Can you tell me a little bit more about your 4 friends?
Sure. Well, there's Cindy. She's 4 too. She likes finding worms outside. She finds them and she puts them on a leaf in the shade so they have a soft bed. But they always squiggle away. And there's Brody. He's 3.5. He likes soccer and running fast, but he's good at finding worms too. There's Patrick. He's an SK. He's 5 now, but he's so funny. Whenever he says anything, we all laugh. He just loves joking around. And there's Bethany. She's 4 like me, but she's very good at letters. And she doesn't find worms, but she gets really excited when we find them. Usually she jumps and laughs. She loves them a lot. She sometimes cries when they get away. She doesn't talk really, but she loves to sing. And she can tell us what she needs and how she feels by pointing at pictures. I think she likes me because she smiles at me sometimes and she likes to play close to me. Anyway, those are my friends.
What a great class you have. Everyone is different and everyone is good at different things.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter because we all like to play together. But why doesn't Bethany talk to me? Her mom told us on the first day that she has autism. And so the way we do things might seem strange to her. Like if we play a game differently than we did before, or if we do something at a different time than usual. She said that kind of stuff can be hard for Bethany. Is that why she doesn't talk?
Monkey Puppet, that could be why she doesn't talk. Some people with autism have a hard time expressing their thoughts and feelings through speech. Others don't. And some other people with autism, they're famous public speakers now. But when they were kids, they didn't speak much at all. Everyone with autism is different. Just like all the kids in your class are different.
Oh yeah, Brody's good at running. Cindy's good at building worm homes. Bethany's good at ABCs and singing. And Patrick is so good at jokes. I'm good at climbing. We're all good at different stuff, but it's okay because we're friends. Bethany's mom gave my teacher a book about how kids without autism might seem a little strange to Bethany. It's called Why Johnny Doesn't Flap. I got to borrow it for the weekend. Can you read it to me?
Why Johnny Doesn't Flap. NT is okay. By Clay Morton and Gail Morton. Illustrated by Alex Mary. This is my friend Johnny. We have a lot of fun together, but sometimes he acts pretty strangely. Mom says it's because he is NT, or neurotypical. He doesn't have autism, so his brain works differently from mine. But that's okay. Johnny is supposed to come to my house at 4 o'clock, but sometimes he comes at 3:58 or 4:03. I gave him a watch for his birthday to help him arrive on time, but he still has this problem. He may be hopeless when it comes to punctuality, but we still get to spend time together and have fun, so that's okay. When he comes into the house, sometimes he wants to play checkers first and then play Go Fish. Sometimes he wants to play Go Fish first. He doesn't know how to follow the same order every time. But we still get to play all our favorite games, so that's okay. When he talks to you, Johnny looks directly into your eyes, which can make you pretty uncomfortable. He doesn't mean any harm, though. That's just the way he is. And that's okay. Johnny watches the same television shows that I do, but he never recites the opening credits word for word. In fact, I'm not even sure he has them memorized. He sure picks funny things to focus on. But that's okay. When something exciting happens, Johnny doesn't respond like you would expect. He doesn't flap his arms or jump up and down. He just moves the sides of his mouth up and slightly widens his eyes. Maybe he doesn't know much about how to express emotions. But that's okay. Johnny doesn't have a topic that he knows everything about, like World War II or dinosaurs or hydraulic forklifts. I try to share in-depth information with him, but he seems uninterested. He may never be a real expert at anything, but he is a good person, so that's okay. Johnny functions very well at school. He understands the rules and gets all of his work done. But if you ask him for basic information about the school building, like what companies manufactured the elevator, intercom, and security system, he will stare at you blankly. He understands some things, but has trouble with other things. That's true of all of us, and that's okay. Johnny never has a meltdown when disasters happen, like a fire drill or art class being canceled. He's afraid of what people might think. It seems like he's bottling his feelings up, but he just has his own way of dealing with things. And that's okay. Johnny has problems with communication. He will say that a math test was a piece of cake, when really he means that it was easy. I try to explain to him that cake has nothing to do with an easy math test, but he never seems to understand that he should say what he means. It's raining cats and dogs. I can always figure out his strange statements eventually, so that's okay. On the playground,
Johnny always wants to play with other kids. He never goes off into his own world. Sometimes I wonder if he ever gets a chance to sit and think about his favorite commercials or the recorded message on the subway. Maybe he's a little too obsessed with social interaction, but that's okay. It can be pretty interesting being friends with a kid who is NT. He has lots of quirks that can be very frustrating until you get used to them. Mom says that everyone's brain is different, and different isn't always wrong. I like Johnny. I think that being NT is okay.
So everyone's a little different, and different isn't wrong. Yeah, like me and my friends. We're all different, and we're all right. NT is okay. Autism is okay. As long as we're nice to each other and try to understand each other, we're all okay.
That sounds right to me. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the friends?
Well, how about goodbye?
Our story is over, it's over, it's over. Our story is over, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Till next time. Mwah!
For related content, please follow the links in the description box below. See you next time! When families share special time reading, singing, and saying rhymes together, children begin to develop a positive association with activities that involve language. For information on how reading together helps foster children's communication skills, check out the Ready for Reading program at the Toronto Public Library. You will find a link to more information in the description box below. Happy reading!